Sagittarius, welcome back to the channel. If you're new to the channel, thank you for dropping in. This is for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. I am sorry about the delay on these videos. Life is kind of hectic at this time, but things are slowing back down, which is very wonderful. We are doing special readings for tomorrow. So this is for the hybrid new moon solar eclipse happening April 20th. This is a general reading, not a one-on-one. So please, friendly reminder, take what resonates, leave behind what does not. Be sure to check your other placements if nothing resonates. And if it still does not resonate, leave it behind because the message is not for you at this time. We've already gotten Libra and Scorpio out, so we're going to work through all of these. I'm trying to get as much as I can done so that we all can celebrate this kind of together with this wonderful energy coming. It's an Aries Libra, if I remember correctly. So pretty exciting stuff. Might be a little crazy, but it'll be good. So far, everything's been pretty positive. So, with that said, my birthday is coming April 28th. My husband got me 2 new decks for an early birthday present, and I'm absolutely in love with them. They have wonderful energy, so we'll be using those along with some oracles. The angels want to speak with you guys, so those are the ones we are using. We have the Mythic Tarot deck here, which is from like 1980. It might be a little older than that, but that the book that came with it is from like 1986, so pretty awesome. The other one is the Art Nouveau deck. It is beautiful. It does take me a second because I'm not used to them to realize what the card is because they're built a little differently. We then have Romance Angels for those looking for love or interested in what it may say. We have the Angels of Abundance, and we have the Angel Oracle deck, as well as some affirmations once we get through it. As said, since they're general readings, they are going to be like our other ones where we do the general reading, we'll clarify some things. If I'm feeling nosy, I'll clarify the past. So far, it's been pretty clean cut, so I haven't had to. And we're going to get this going. Feeling very excited. We got lots coming our way. The art channel is going to be taking off here again soon, and we're going to get some videos up there so we can have some companionship and we can enjoy painting and all that fun stuff together. Alright, so as I said, this is for the hybrid new moon coming tomorrow. It's also an eclipse. This could be mid-April to late April. And a little bit early May. We'll see. Come on. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Like I already just said, we are trying to get through as many as I can today. So like when it hits the Angel Oracle deck, I will not be reading from the book. Usually I do because I feel like the messages are very important for you guys to hear. But it's just trying to get through so that we can all celebrate this wonderful energy together. And so that we can pump out as much as we can for you. The energy is feeling amazing. So then we're just going to go ahead and get started here. Current situation, you have the Judgment card. We have the 8 of Cups in the reverse position for your challenges, your opportunities, your obstacles. We have the Page of Swords for current foundation of the current situation or what you should be focusing on. We have Temperance, Sagittarius energy in the reverse position for your past card. We have the Ace of Pentacles in the upright for possibilities involved or what you might be hoping for. We have the 6 of Cups in the reverse position for near future. We'll be clarifying that. We have the 8 of Wands in the reverse position for you and the wonderful energy you're bringing to this reading. We have the Magician as external or environmental influence or your subconscious, what Spirit's trying to convey to you. We have the Knight of Swords rushing in for hopes, fears, reminders, warnings. This is our advice card for this reading. And we have the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse position for our potential outcome of this reading. So let's get going. All right. Big stuff, big stuff. All right, card number 20, Judgment. I'm absolutely in love with this artwork as well. I want to do a little research in it because I I've never seen these cards before. I've never seen the artwork on them. It's kind of completely different from what I'm used to. It's like there's biblical notations, there's Rome, there's Greek. It's just kind of all over the place, and it's really awesome, honestly. And there's some that I don't really understand, like the Knight of Swords we'll show you in a minute. Current situation for you, Sagittarius, is Judgment, okay? Judgment, card number 20, Judgment, Absolution, and a Rebirth. So the Judgment card arrives when you need to make an important decision or you're experiencing a major revelation. You're on the precipice of a truly momentous part of your life, a crossroads where the choice of the direction to go in next will change everything. So Judgment asks you to remember all the lessons you've learned along the way. You're nearing the end of the Fool's journey and have experienced almost everything there is to experience, so take what you've learned and put it to use moving forward. Let past experiences and your intuition inform your future choices. Step into your newer self and your higher calling. The Eight of Cups is your challenges. This is what's crossing you, opportunities or obstacles, indecision, denial, and an aimlessness. So, when reversed, the Eight of Cups warns against refusing to let go. It's hard, but sometimes you have to move on before things become toxic. The current situation isn't productive, and you shouldn't ignore that. This card can also signify that you've left a dissatisfying situation, but have yet to find a new place to settle. So continue to check in with yourself so that you don't waste time aimlessly wandering from one moment to the next, unhappy but not giving new situations a chance. So definitely there, I feel like there is, with those two together, there's a decision that you do need to make. One could be very stagnant and dissatisfying. One is going to make you very unhappy. The other is a new opportunity, a new chance. Absolutely listen to your heart, listen to your intuition, follow your gut. But there's definitely a choice here to make. Please remember that what is meant for you will always be for you. It will never pass you by. So if you feel like you're afraid of losing something, if it was meant to be, it would come back to you, okay? And it'll come back greater than it was before. So just a friendly reminder to remember these things. And of course, make the decision based on rationality as well. You don't want to rush into something or, take a jump of something if you're not actually sure. Page of Swords is what you should be focusing on, or the current foundation of the situation, or what you might be wondering. So the Page of Swords here is knowledge, new communication, inquiry, and change. So again, this one actually came up for Libra as well, I believe, if I remember correctly. It's definitely about uncovering those new opportunities, okay? Something you should focus on. Just because a door closes does not mean that there is nothing else for you. Usually a door closes, another one opens. So the Page of Swords brings information, updates, and change. As with all Swords cards, the Page's focuses on intellect and curiosity. They're strategic, communicative, and logical. When appearing in the context of school or work, this card heralds research, debate, and negotiation for a particular project. If you're waiting on results, they should come soon. In love, the Page hints that you and your partner are connected intellectually. There's also a budgeting, ambitious side to the Page. They're actively looking to uncover opportunities. So focus on those opportunities, focus on those inspirations, and taking that action. Sorry, I'm a little gunked up all of a sudden. I think it's because it's windy outside, so... Temperance in the reverse position, Sagittarius. This is actually your energy here. If I remember correctly, yes. I've only said it like 4 times. Your wonderful energy here is a Sagittarius energy. Temperance in the reverse, this is your past position. So there was an imbalance, and there was extremes, and there was a realignment. So when reversed, this card warns of severe extremes. Imbalance is the issue, usually due to overindulgence, ignoring feelings, or trying to force an issue. It's up to you to either restore order or accept that you're trying to actualize just won't come to pass. So we've already made it past this. I'm sure you have moved away from it, or you are in the process of moving away from it, especially with that Judgment and that Eight of Cups. It could also have just been, as the card said, an overindulgence. Perhaps you like to spend a little bit too much money, or you weren't taking enough action to actualize your dreams or lay down the groundwork. But it is in the past position. You have moved away from this, or you are moving away from this. So it's a wonderful sign. Ace of Pentacles is your possibilities involved, or what you might be hoping for. Sorry. I'm fine. I'm okay. Prosperity, new opportunities, investment, support, and resources. So the Ace of Pentacles is a wonderful opportunity. It's something bringing in. It's an offering. Pentacles are usually that financial realm. So the Ace of Pentacles denotes the beginning of a new exciting possibility. Since we're dealing with Pentacles, the card specifically comments on money, material wealth, and resources. You could receive a new job offer or returns on some investments, or you could just be in a place where you're finally getting enough resources and support to follow your ambition and unleash your creativity and imagination. So whatever the case may be, get ready to invest in hard work. You must be dedicated in order to bring these new resources and possibilities to fruition. So you may have your eyes on a project actually currently, and they are going to pay off, but remember, you do have to put in that hard work and that effort to actualize what you want here. You are manifesting. You are in this power. The reason I really want to point this out is because you do have the Magician here in the environmental external, which is all about that manifestation power, okay? Six of Cups in the near future. Now, this is in the reverse position. Please do not panic. We will clarify with the Art Nouveau. So the Six of Cups is usually our card of nostalgia, right? So overindulgence in nostalgia, inability to move on, and being stuck. So you might hold on. You might have a tendency to hold on a little bit too much. There might be grudges. There might be past situations, things you remember from your childhood, baggage you just carry around with you. So when reversed, the Six of Cups warns you to stop reminiscing about the golden years of times past and instead be in the present moment. We always want to be in that present moment. We don't want to be fearing the future, and we don't want to be dreading the past. And especially if you keep remembering the past and thinking about it and all the horrible things that happened instead of the good that happened, it tends to actually relive and continue on and repeat itself. So you never get out of those cycles. You never break them. Despite what you may think, you did not peak in high school. It's time to stop reliving the past and invest in the now. Okay, let's go ahead and clarify and see what they have in store for you in that near future. Quick shuffle here. Clarify the near future for Sagittarius. Thank you so much. We have Justice in the upright position. That is Libra energy. We have the Two of Swords. Remember earlier, there's a decision to be made. Two of Swords are always twos are always our decisions, our choices. Two of Swords is more of a direct, you have to choose whether it is a winning situation or not. A lot of the time it can be depicted as a lose-lose. It is not always that case, though. Don't dread on that. There's just a decision that you need to make. You might have to put your foot down about something. It might not be something of grand scale. But you also have the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune is a fantastic card. It's in the upright position. This is a change of luck, destiny, fortune, karma, ending of bad cycles and entering a good, wonderful cycle. This energy is so fantastic. So, going into Justice. Justice, truth, equity, fairness, and objectivity. So clarifying your Six of Cups in the reverse position. You have been called to face your actions, and it is justice that will judge you. If you act with fairness and honesty, then you should have no fear. If, however, you've acted dishonestly and selfishly, the appropriate consequences will be levied. Perhaps you're considering the merit of the particular course of action or the pros and cons of a decision. If so, this card recommends you be like justice and remove emotions from the situation in order to make a fair choice. So again, there's a decision to be made here. You're also following this with the Two of Swords. So you have that Eight of Cups and that judgment there, and then you have justice and the Two of Swords coming towards you. So the cards are actually inviting you to remove emotion from it. You might be thinking a little bit too much with your heart. Think a little more rational. Think a little more on the what is right. Like, what is the wrongdoing happening? It could be you that have done this. It could be a situation in your life. It could be a conversation that is needed. So just something to pay attention to. It's definitely a decision that needs to be made, a conversation that needs to be had, so that you can move forward from the situation. So the Two of Swords is indecision, pause, reflection, and introspection. Okay. So brings with it a difficult choice. It could be that both options result in a no-win situation, or it could be that you truly don't know which path is the right one to take. Either way, the Two of Swords encourages you to pause and reflect. If you're feeling overwhelmed or unsure, now's the time to meditate and ruminate about what is ultimately the right choice for you. You may feel stuck, but sometimes doing nothing is the best course of action. So I'm a little in disagreement with that. It's going to be whatever feels right for you, but I don't feel like taking no action unless you know it is the right thing to do so that you avoid conflict that isn't necessary, or, to let things cool down perhaps would be a proper time. But if it is something that really bothers you, then it is worth speaking up. It's just coming from a calm, rational place instead of an emotional. Again, you have that Wheel of Fortune, so no matter what you decide, your change of luck is coming. The Wheel of Fortune is a very wonderful card. It's very beneficial. Card number 10. So, destiny, karma, luck, fate, change, fortune. Okay? Coming into a time of success in almost anything and everything you do. So the Wheel of Fortune encourages you to have faith in the universe. If you're encountering an obstacle or going through a rut, the tides will soon change and good fortune will rear its head again. Look inward and aim to manifest your goals. Fate will help push you toward them. Be on the lookout for assistance. Those around you might be willing and able to step up and guide you along the journey. Count on them whenever you need support to weather the unpredictable shifts of current events. You never know whether oncoming changes might bring about a profound turning point. So you have the Ace of Pentacles, you have the Magician, you have the Wheel of Fortune. A glorious time for manifestation, a glorious time of luck, good luck, karma, fortune, just a wonderful, very prosperous time. Very successful. You have the Eight of Wands as you and the energy you're bringing to this reading. Now, the Eight of Wands is a very interesting card in this deck anyway, in my personal opinion, because one, the two dolphins down there, it has a lot of ocean showing. The Eight of Wands is actually on the ship, which I think is very interesting. Okay, it is in the reverse position. This is you and the wonderful energy you're bringing to this reading. It's burnout, procrastination, waiting, and reluctance. Okay. The Eight of Wands warns that you're either going too fast or too slow. So don't burn out and don't procrastinate. Things may be going fast, but you can keep up. Just take your cues from what's transpiring around you. Lastly, a message you were waiting on might not be coming anymore. Sometimes that happens. Plans get canceled. That doesn't mean progress will stop. So it might not be happening the way you want it to, as fast as you'd want it to. It's moving too fast. You're starting to kind of panic, or you're feeling kind of at a loss. Don't worry. Things take hard work. Things take dedication. Things take time. Sometimes it's divine timing. It is not on our schedule. It is on a greater realm's schedule. It doesn't mean that you can't help speed along manifestation. It doesn't mean that you can't take inspired action. It means that if something is showing a lot of difficulty, or you're having to force things, that is the issue. Because if you're having to force quite a bit of energy, or force a situation or a relationship or a job, and it seems like you hit every obstacle in the road, that is the issue. And I'm not talking like getting over trials and tribulations. I'm not talking about twin flame situations where you have to hit separations and you have to go through bumps to grow so that you're on the same level. No, I am speaking of, like, say you really, want a certain job, and you have to force the interview, and you have to force the second interview, and you have to force, promotion, and force having a good day. And those are the things that it's like, it's not meant for you. Anyway, so you actually have the Magician in external or environmental influence. This is power, creativity, innovation, manifestation, resourcefulness. So I'm telling you, you have a wonderful energy coming. Everybody so far is just bang, 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 bang. This is good news. We are on a precipice here. The Magician has the potential to bring about desired outcomes by manifesting ideas into reality. They're unconventional, creative, powerful, and adaptable, able to make magic using creative thinking and the resources available to them. If you draw this card, you have the willpower and inspiration to take what you have and make magic with it. This is your time. Believe in it. Believe in yourself. Visualize, picture what you want out of life, and do it. Go and get it. Okay? Go and get it. We have the Knight of Swords rushing in as your hopes, fears, reminders, and warnings. The Knight of Swords is also our advice card for this reading. As I said, this is what I'm talking about. Why twins? Why twins on the horse? Why is the knight a twin? I'm not sure what that means. So it's focused energy, it's quick thinking, it's confrontation. So the Knight of Swords represents a battle of wits or intellectual ideals. Quick thinking and action-oriented, the Knight's ideas can sometimes run away with them. Like the Page, they're a messenger, but the Knight's messages come so swiftly and suddenly that you may need to act on them without any planning at all. So be prepared for conversations or debates with passionate, informed people. Some may challenge you, so prepare for any adversary by staying informed and up to date. Don't let emotions dictate your decisions, just focus on facts. So yet again, the same as justice, the same as judgment, almost like removing your emotion, not getting heated, not getting upset when something happens, when something confronts you. So be wary of that energy there. You might have to take a step back and try to look at it in another perspective. Finishing out this reading, you actually have the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse position. This is materialism, a laziness, work-home conflict, okay? I don't feel like that really speaks for everyone. It might not be so much a work-life balance issue. It very well could be. It could also just be at-home conflict from what I'm kind of receiving here. There's definitely a confrontation on the edge. There's definitely a communication. There's definitely a decision to be made, conversations to be had. So I definitely feel like this could just be a conflict on the horizon. The Queen of Pentacles shares the negative qualities of many pentacle cards: materialism, laziness, or overcommitment to her projects to the point where she neglects those around her. Alternatively, she could also be focusing so much on others that she neglects her own needs. So the point is, a reverse Queen of Pentacles warns of imbalance. So yet again, that same Temperance energy and imbalance. Check in with yourself, your resources, and those around you to see how you can reestablish balance. So how you'll be able to remove conflict, how you can settle down a confrontation, how you can find an emotional balance so you can be a little more rational, so you can take care of yourself, so you can prioritize your needs, so you can kind of just take a step back. We're going to go ahead and grab 2 decks. I've done this for every single one because I've already pulled cards from the Art Nouveau deck. So just so in case there's more. Interesting. Okay. You have Temperance yet again. So Temperance in the upright position again. So this is coming into a balance, a harmony. So a very wonderful message here. You have the Hanged Man. As I just said, it's taking a step back and getting a different perspective. It's pausing and trusting the universe. You have a lot of manifestation going on here, a lot of opportunities. So there are a lot coming towards you. You do have the 5 of Cups, which kind of speaks on, you have 3 spilt, but you can't see the 2 prosperous ones behind you. So it's just something to kind of be wary for. Don't lose all hope. Don't fall into despair if something doesn't go your way. It's taking that other perspective, remembering your balance, and remembering that just because one opportunity does not work does not mean there isn't one behind you, especially because the one behind you is the 2 of Cups. It's a soulmate energy. It's a wonderful time. It's love. It's harmony. It's prosperity. We have the 4 of Pentacles. We have the 8 of Swords in the reverse. We have the World card, and we have the Empress energy coming out. So, with that said, let's grab that 4 of Pentacles. Security, stubbornness, conservatism, fear of letting go, and stability. A little bit of a hoarder mentality here. It could be very well that you've had to live a very strict life up until this point. You could be worried that you're going to lose everything. Don't think like that. Think more abundantly. Are you terrified of losing what you have? You've achieved your current level of wealth, prosperity, and security thanks to conservatism and stringent money management, so you want to stick to this pattern to ensure your security and future prosperity. While this is understandable, the 4 of Pentacles wants you to make sure you're not leaning too far into greed, miserliness, and selfishness. So, just because you hit a little bit of a bump in the road don't be stingy, don't become a Scrooge. Make sure that you are putting out and you're giving and you are receiving. Because when you're giving and you're generous and you come from a place of love and abundance, you get it back tenfold. 8 of Swords in the reverse position is release, optimism, and forward movement. So definitely another positive card for you. I feel like you're going to start letting go of that past and that trauma that you've been holding on to for so long, holding on to those grudges. You're going to, cut the cord. Indicates that you may be finally ready to release yourself from self-imposed restraints. Say goodbye to all those negative thought patterns and overwhelming anxieties, because you're finally in a place to open up and lower those walls. You have a wonderful situation. You have a wonderful environment. You're welcoming it. You are entering a prosperous phase of life. The World card is actually an ending of cycles. The World card is card number 21. It's completion, it's large-scale travel, it's celebration, and it's unity. This wonderful energy here is all about closure, ending cycles, new beginnings, wonderful time. Okay, so you now have the World, the Magician, the Wheel, the Ace of Pentacles, you have Temperance twice, the Hanged Man. You have wonderful energy scattered through this reading. So the Fool has reached the end of the journey with the World, a card that brings a sense of fulfillment, wholeness, and closure. Whatever the long-term goal, a literal or metaphysical journey, a graduation, even a long time coming promotion. All the necessary pieces have come together successfully. This particular journey has ended, and you're on to the next phase. If you haven't quite accomplished your goal, you're on the precipice of doing so. The card can also more literally reference a grand journey on the horizon. So you might be going on a vacation, you might be taking a trip, maybe you already have, or perhaps you're on your way home. It's a wonderful time. It's a great time of celebration and unity and harmony, because you have a prosperous energy coming towards you. You do have the Empress finishing out this. So femininity, nurture, creativity, abundance, beauty, and motherhood. Friendly reminder, it is not gender specific. It is the energy that we are speaking of. The Empress represents creativity, motherhood, and femininity. She indicates that there can be abundant growth, whether it be personal, professional, or interpersonal. She cares for herself and those around her, nurturing them with patient affection and love. Pulling the Empress is a sign to luxuriate in the beauty you see around you. Be inspired and create. Love what is around you. Be extremely grateful. Come from that place of abundance. You are surrounded by love. You are surrounded by gratitude. You are surrounded by abundance, wealth, health, good fortune. These things are coming towards you, and it is time to up your manifestation, up that inspired action, and really take it by the reins, because the time is now. For those of you looking for love or interested in love, we're going to go ahead and do your romance angels now. We're going to see what it has coming for you. This is not for everyone, only those mentioned above. Take what resonates. We have children. So your love life is being affected by children. I don't feel like that card is accurate. I argue with it in almost every single one I've done. Children means you could have children. You could want children. You could have children. You could have children with that person. You could be affected by your grandchildren, your children, your living situation, or it is just to remember to be more childlike, to bring back that spark, to have more fun, to have that energy of a playful like spirit, okay, to bring back that youthful feeling. Have fun, dance, sing, listen to music. It's a great time. It does give you the message for those of you looking. It is safe for you to love. If you've been healing from a painful situation, which it does feel like you have, this dissatisfying situation, this horrible decision that you have to make, and it doesn't feel good, it says it is safe for you to love again. So open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. Remove those grudges. Let it go. Move forward. The past is the past. Stop letting it repeat. End those cycles. And then it says getting to know each other. So as you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. So you're going to have a very strong relationship coming in towards you. This could be mid-April to late April. This could also be the beginning of May. It's coming with this wonderful energy. We have Angels of Abundance for you. Angels of Abundance says abundance mindset. So like we've been saying, this whole reading is it's time to come from an abundant mindset. If you think of your abundance as something that happens in the future, then it will always be one day away from you. See, feel, think, and speak of abundance as something you already have in the present moment, and that is what you will experience. That is key to manifesting. You need to see it, feel it, think it now. You have it already. You have it already. Okay? Clearing debts. Your self-care involves removing the heavy burden of financial and emotional debts from your life. You already feel lighter and freer just by facing the topic and making a plan to clear present obligations and avoid future ones as well. Okay, so take the time to prioritize yourself, your needs, what you need to take care of. We're going to grab you the Angel Oracle now. It says earth and ground, okay? That one I'll actually have to pull because I'm pretty sure it's just talking about being one with nature, but I can't 100% remember it. You know what? I'm going to save that last one. So the angel guide for earth and ground. See, I said I wasn't going to read it, but that one I have to pull because it's been a while since I've used them, and I always read you guys what they say because the messages are for you. So you may be feeling discombobulated or all over the place at this time, most likely because you are spreading yourself too thin and taking on too many projects at once. So your angel guide is encouraging you to get grounded. When you come back to earth, you will have a clear insight into who you are and what you need to do to feel safer and more at ease in your life. You are being guided to take some time to breathe, connect with fresh air, and even go somewhere in nature where you can relax, release, and let go. You may be uncertain about what you're supposed to be focusing on at this time, and that's because your energy is a little bit dispersed right now, but angels of the earth are with you to help you and ground yourself and feel connected again. As you have important work to do, and exciting experiences can only unfold when your energy is intact and contained. You are blessed to receive this card today because it's a message of protection and guardianship. Angels are strongly connected to you and your path right now, and they want to support your evolution. When you lose a sense of connection to who you are, you can often find yourself focusing on energy or projects or even old habits that can limit that evolution. So take time to breathe, call on Mother Earth to hold you, and invite angels of the earth to draw deep roots from your being down to the heart of the earth. Know that when you are grounded, you are a strong, focused, and loving individual, and you can make decisions that are enriching and revitalizing. When this card shows up for you, angels are guiding you to remember that you are of great value. The earth is blessed to have you. Okay, so yes, take time for nature, take time to ground yourself, to meditate, hang out outside, listen to the wind, feel the breeze on your face, smell the flowers, smell the grass, listen to the leaves dance, okay? Just take that time in nature and ground yourself and return to your roots. You are divinely guided, you are divinely protected, they are with you all the time, and we are blessed to have you. You also received manifestation. I told you, manifestation. It is key. It is on fire. It is ready for you to manifest. This is your time. Take the power. Take that wonderful energy. When you're sitting outside, drinking your tea or your water from your glass, and you're outside, your feet are on the dirt, whatever, take that time and visualize what you want. Because it's coming. It's coming. You know what? You got self-love, and I'm going to keep it. This is your affirmation to close out our reading. We can't always count on receiving affirmations of love from those around us whenever we want them, and it's natural sometimes for us to lead to feelings of rejection or self-doubt. It is at such times that we must exercise self-love. Remind yourself of your worth as a human being. Voice your strengths and positive attributes. Give yourself the appreciation you deserve. Self-love. I am worthy of love and affection. I love and accept myself completely. Okay? Remember that self-love. Remember that God-given power that you have. Okay, you are manifesting. Your time is now. There are wonderful blessings coming your way. It is all over the place. It is just showing its head, and you have to be ready for it, and you have to be welcoming it. And if you put up those negative blocks, it's not going to come. So lower that negativity, get rid of it, start vibing, and really bring this to life. Thank you guys so much. I hope you enjoyed. Please remember to like and subscribe. I will see you next time, and enjoy the hybrid eclipse.